Hello, I'm Father Brian Cline. I grew up here in Boardman. Um, Growing up, I attended church at St. Jude in Columbiana. I also, attended public school here in Boardman, Stadium Drive Elementary, Boardman Center Middle School, and the high school. And it's been fun, coming back to Mass here at St. Charles and seeing all of those teachers and people that I grew up with, at church. So that's been kind of a highlight of coming back. Also, after high school, I attended the Pontifical College Josephinum in Columbus, and then St. Vincent's in Latrobe. My first assignment as a priest was St. Michael's in Canton, and I was there as a parochial vicar. After that, I was assigned to St. Barbara's in Massillon as pastor, and then I was assigned to St. Joan of Arc and St. Joseph's in Canton as pastor. And now I'm here as your new parochial vicar, and looking forward to getting to meet so many of you, over hopefully the next couple of years. So I entered the seminary. It was something I always thought about doing. I think from second grade on, I really thought about becoming a priest. But the person most instrumental in my vocation was my grandfather. And in the summers when we didn't have school, he would take me to Mass, and we would go to Mass on Tuesdays and Fridays at St. Jude. And you would guess eventually at 9 years old, I kind of lost interest in going to Mass with him. And so we were working on a Ford Coupe, a 31 Model A Ford Coupe, and he decided that we would start taking that to church. And so that kind of piqued my interest. And so off we went to church, And then after that, we would pray together, pray the rosary together every day. And he was just very instrumental in helping me discern and figure out what my vocation is, and that I was really being called to be a priest. Well, there's two. I like Saint Therese of Lisieux. Primarily, I really like her little way, and just the simplicity of prayer that she brings about. So often I think we think prayer has to be too complicated, and she really simplifies things, and I wish more people kind of understood that or got it, that it's really just a conversation with God. And then my other favorite is Saint Faustina, and it's primarily has to do with divine mercy, how much God loves each of us and forgives us, and we all need that. We all need that forgiveness in our lives, and that's why I really like Saint Faustina as well. So my favorite liturgical season would probably have to be the Triduum. I really like, Holy Thursday, Good Friday, the Easter Vigil, just that whole build-up, how those three, the two Masses and the one service, how they kind of just build on each other and lead into the Easter season. And, just the joy of the resurrection and also seeing all those people enter the church over that period of time. It's just amazing to watch them on their journey through the year prior, and then there's that completion. So my favorite holiday would have to be Christmas. I love the music. I like the decorating. I love the food. The family gatherings, just everyone getting together. That's just kind of my favorite season. It's always been my favorite season. And I look forward to it every year. I like All the Light That Cannot Be Seen. I recently read that while I was I was kind of on a medical leave of absence 6 months prior to coming here. And what I really liked about it was, the young girl in that book and everything she did to help the West in entering the war, in communicating, bombings and those different types of things. And, just the courage that she had in doing that, being blind, but still being able to help so many people. I love historical movies. Primarily I like historical war movies, really surrounding. I like the Second World War, but I also like others as well. So my favorite pastime, as I said, my grandfather got me interested in restoring or working on cars, and so I really like working on Ford Model A's. I've got a Ford Coupe, a 1931 Ford Coupe that my grandfather and I did together. And then while I was at St. Barbara's, I worked on putting together a 1931 Ford Cabriolet. And presently, I've just finished up a 1931 Ford sedan convertible. It's an A400. And so it's just something I like to do in my spare time. It kind of takes my mind off of everything else that's going on. It's a fun hobby. I also like going to swap meets, and I've got two dogs, Harper, that's about a year and a half old, and Autumn, who's 6 years old, and they are just wonderful. We go out and do stuff together, go on walks or out and play, and so that would kind of be some extra interests, I guess. Well, I don't know if this is that strange, because I'm assuming other people have probably done it, but maybe not. When I was growing up, part of that interest in going to church, eventually I lost interest in just riding in the car to church. So at the age of 12, my grandfather started letting me drive the car to and from church. And, I don't know how legal that was. I hope there's no law enforcement that's going to turn me in watching this video. But, at 12 years old, I learned how to drive, and I was driving out on the roads. Probably a scary world. One of the things I'm looking forward to the most is just coming back to the area. I've been in Canton for the last 15 years almost, and so it's nice to come home. Seeing so many people that I've lost contact with, and making those connections again. Ministering to the people here at St. Charles is another thing that I'm really looking forward to. But I think the thing I'm most looking forward to is working with Monsignor Zura. You may not, I'm sure no one knows this, but when I was in the seminary, I would live with Monsignor on the breaks at Immaculate Conception. And ever since that time with him, I've really got to know him, and I think we're pretty good friends. And I'm just looking forward to being here with him and working with him, and hopefully together with the parish staff and the people here at St. Charles, making St. Charles the best place it can possibly be.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Football or basketball?
Football.
College football or professional football?
College football.
Facebook or Instagram?
Neither.
TV or YouTube?
TV.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu.
Hamburgers or tacos?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers or cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
Tacos or burritos?
Neither.
Amusement park or walk in the park?
Amusement park.
What is worse, laundry or dishes?
Both.
Lake or ocean?
The ocean.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Pancake or waffle?
Pancakes.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither. I'm diabetic. Diet.
Okay, Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi?
Diet Coke.
Okay. Hot coffee or hot tea?
Hot tea.
Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Starbucks.
Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Hot coffee.
TV or book?
I like both.
Well, that's not helping me. Pick one. TV or book?
Book.
Book or movie?
A book based on a good movie. Or no, I'm sorry. I've said that wrong. A movie based on a good book. Sorry, I messed that up.
It's okay. City or countryside?
The countryside.
Winter or summer?
Winter.
Snow or sand?
Snow.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Soup or sandwich?
Half soup and sandwich, pick two.
You make this so difficult. Card game or board game?
A board game.
Classical art or modern art?
Classical art.
Art gallery or history museum?
History museum.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Marvel or DC Comics?
Marvel.
Justice League or Avengers?
The Avengers.
Ninjas or pirates?
Pirates.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Christmas or Easter?
Christmas.
Rock music or classical music?
Classical music.
Records or CDs?
I didn't know they still made them. CDs.
CDs or MP3s?
MP3s.
Ketchup or ranch?
Ketchup.
Zombies or vampires?
Vampires.
Air guitar or air drums?
Air guitar.
Guacamole or salsa?
Guacamole.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl for sure. That's why I like the sunset.
Train or airplane?
Airplane.
Driver or passenger?
Driver.
Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
Dress shoes or tennis shoes?
Dress shoes.
Documentary or reality show?
Documentary.
French fries or onion rings?
Onion rings.
Letter or email?
Email.
Text or phone call?
Text.
Roller coaster or water slide?
Roller coaster.
Aquarium or zoo?
The zoo.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
James Bond or Jason Bourne?
James Bond.
The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
The Beatles.
Seinfeld or Friends?
Seinfeld.
Sun or moon?
Sun.
Appetizer or dessert?
Can I have both, please?
Dine in or take out?
Take out.
Credit or cash?
Credit.
East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast.
Target or Walmart?
Target.
Ancient Greece or ancient Rome?
Ancient Rome.
Bagels or donuts?
Donuts.
Sweet or salty?
Sweet and salty.
Carpet or hardwood floors?
Hardwood.
Introvert or extrovert?
More of an introvert.
Fruit or vegetable?
Fruit.
Mashed potatoes or baked potato?
Ooh. Twice baked potato.
That's not on here. Loud or quiet?
Quiet.
Logic or emotion?
Logic.